Sound. We are live, are we?
Yeah.
All good. I got the link over to Tom now.
As always, any questions, send them over, even though hardly anyone ever does, but
Always good to be given the opportunity.
so. Yeah, just looking at some of the numbers for like some of the recent ones, like Chris Price one is at like 150.
Yeah.
I say the one with Eve on Friday, as far as that's done as well as us, just because like he hasn't got a very big following yet.
Yeah.
And then the Oscar one hasn't done as good, which is surprising because he's accepted the collab and all that. So
Yeah.
weird how it works.
I'm orange just because there's like a peak in me curtain, so
He's been on the beds.
You don't want to tell anyone. Hello. Can you hear us all right?
You're very like muffled, mumbled.
Sound like you're underwater. It's weird.
You hear me now?
Oh, there you go.
There you
He's come
Is
up.
that better?
Sounds.
Yeah, loads better.
Yes, please.
Come up out the water now. He sounds.
You just went scatty there, you know. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm on it. Nice.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
Please.
Sounds. How are you?
Oh, are you good?
Yeah, man, sound.
Good. Right, let's get going. I'll let you go first, seeing as though you abandoned me the other day, Kieran.
Abandoned. Well, first and foremost, you know, last week of camp this week, how's it been, mate?
This camp has probably been one of my best camps. Like, I know a lot of people say that, like, but I've had the proper preparation I've needed for this one. My food's right, my water's right, my training's right, so I am actually ready for this one.
Yeah. So to start with then, obviously anytime we speak to someone new that we haven't spoke to before, we always ask them like how they got the start in the sport. Yeah. So where did you get your start?
It's not too crazy actually. It come from my cousin Anthony McGovern. He was just going down kickboxing gym, Thai boxing gym, so I just went with him one day. I think I must have been I was young, like probably like 5, definitely like younger years of primary school, but it was scary at the start. I remember wouldn't even take my socks off when I used to go on, just used to be proper frightened. And then within a year of Thai boxing, I was having my first fight when I was like 6, 7. So, and then from there, I've just been non-stop.
Yeah. I didn't know you and Anthony were cousins.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So,
did you find you picked anything up like quite easy with being around it a little bit beforehand?
Yeah, definitely. In terms of like starting MMA, the Thai boxing background's helped like amazingly. I think I started MMA when I was like 13. So went over to Aspire then, but left Thai boxing for good. Not for bad reasons, just for like poor judge decisions and just hard ways to win fights. Just like it's not really like you don't get to show your ability as much as you would to express yourself in MMA. So I just thought make the change. It's just a new thing to start, and I've just put my mind to it ever since.
Yeah. So your nickname, want to just touch on now, is Chapo.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
It come from like Thai. I think it means like what's it like translate to like small and mighty. I think like El Chapo we were small, weren't he? So back in the day when I was like 14, I was dead small, so people just said Chapo, and then I sort of faded away from it for a bit, but a lot of people still call me Chapo, so I just have went with it, and it sounds good anyway, so I might as well.
Small and mighty, I like that.
Not anymore though. I'm a lengthy flyweight, like.
Tall and mighty.
Yeah. It's just stuck though. That's just one of them things.
Yeah, happens, doesn't it? So obviously yourself, you're another fighter out of a massive team in Aspire. Yeah. For you, like, how good is it? Obviously, still young in your career in terms of MMA. You know, to be able to train with all the different levels of fighters in there.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like how many? Like 8 fights on the card. I think there's 8 of us out of Aspire, and I think every one of us has got a solid fight. So I'm thinking 8-0. Like, well, I'm not planning on losing. Like, so hopefully they're not. Obviously not.
Yeah.
But like, it's a big team, and we've all got solid fights. So just being in the changes around them and that, and just having like a couple of people on the card with you, it gives you that confidence boost. But at the end of the day, it's just you in there, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it good to get, like, when it's sparring, that good to get spars from like different level of fighters, like your Liam McCracken's to, you know, your younger fighters like yourself, you know?
There's a lot of smaller guys on this card, like, so a lot of people that have around my weight have been training very hard for this fight, like, I can't really think of names at the moment, like, but they're definitely going for it 100%, and now I am as well.
Yeah.
Does it help you when you've got a lot of yous in camp at the same time? Does that make camp easier for you?
Yeah, definitely, because when people are like slacking off or they've just had a fight and they're not too harsh, you know what I mean? Like, I know after my fight, I'm not going to be going 100%, but like maybe like people who are fighting a couple of weeks after might like need me there, and I definitely will be there for them if they need like extra training and stuff, because it's always good to like have a body of someone who's around the same level and who's got like the same data as you, they're working as hard as you, if not like pushing you more.
Yeah, definitely.
Who have you been in with this one? Has it been like Conor McKay and like?
Yeah, Conor's fighting a couple of weeks after, isn't it? It might be the week after, but Michael Gargan's my weight, Bobby's my weight, all people from Aspire. They've definitely we've been killing it recently.
Yeah,
he's off. So obviously this is the 4th event for Kingdom now. You fought on the first Kingdom show last year.
The first one, yeah.
What have you made of how fast Kingdom has risen and like how good the show they're putting on already?
Yeah, in terms of that show, mate, it's unbelievable what they've done. I remember fighting on the first show and it was like a dead small cage, and I was like, this is a bit weird, you know what I mean? Like Tyler Derbyshire, who I fought, he shot in straight away, didn't he? Because the cage was small, and that helped me out in the end. But I'm just thinking this one with the size of the cage and as big as the venue is, I just get to show myself a lot more. I get to like do a little bit more in the cage, you know what I mean? Take me time a lot more, because we're not just forced to like have like a bullfight. You get to like take your time a bit more, so that helps me in the long run.
Yeah. I mean, you have basically in a year what they've done, only 4 events in. It's crazy, I think, to see how fast they're growing. Yeah. So obviously you mentioned him there. You've trained quite a bit this camp with Anthony, and obviously is dad Tony. How's it been like getting in with them? I know Titanium come down to the gym recently as well. How's it been getting around him with them and that? Yeah, I've been sparring with Marcus Allen. He's got a fight on the card, and obviously Tony's always been like a pad man for me right the way through my career. But it's just good to have Anthony alongside me on the card like we used to be when we were fucking fighting Thai when we were kids. It's like the first show we've been on together properly, so 2 big wins for both of us, I'm predicting. Yeah. For people that may not know, what you make of Marcus, with him obviously making his debut? Yeah, Marcus is great, you know what I mean? He's fought Thai for a while, hasn't he? And they were really close rounds the other day, like, so hopefully he gets the win as well, like, I'm rooting for him. Yeah, he's a talented lad, like.
So you're fighting, I not even know how to pronounce his name, but Osian Gil.
Osian Gil.
Yeah. One of them mad names, isn't it? Obviously, last time out, he fought your teammate, Lewis Lever. Yeah. What did you take from that fight, and where do you think his strengths are?
Lewis, I've spoken to Lewis about him, really. He said he's strong, but I'm not fucked whatsoever in the opponents. At the end of the day, I think it's all about me getting in there. I don't give a fuck really who's in front of me. Just another body for me to go at.
Yeah. So you haven't really looked at that fight in terms of picking out any things, or is that not really your style?
A little bit like I've just been watching a few things. Like I think he's had a fight since then. I checked on Tapology. I think he's been beat again since Lewis. So
yeah,
confidence is not a factor for me at all. Like, why be nervous if you know that you're gonna win?
Yeah,
it's not a factor for me at all.
Yeah. So for you then, how much of a different Tom Harvey can we expect to the one that stood in the cage at KCC 1?
Definitely on the striking front a lot more. I want to show me striking so much. I've come from a Thai background. In my 3 fights, I haven't been able to show it whatsoever. So hopefully this guy's going to be a good body for me to have a good go at.
Yeah.
So we know you're a confident lad. You've got to have confidence in this game if you want to succeed.
Yeah.
Are you one for making predictions for the fight?
Not really. I think whatever happens. I'm not too fussed. I'm not like thinking what's going to happen too much in my head, because that just plays your mind too much. I'm just thinking of getting in there and just doing what I do best, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
What's been the focus of for you this time around? Obviously coming off the first loss in your career, what's been the focus for you coming off that?
Just performing this time, just showing everyone the different sides of me, showing that if I get beat, it's not the end of the world. It's not fucking everyone's got a perfect record. What, you get beat, you come back fucking stronger, and that's what I'm going to show this time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the amateurs are for, and it's the experience and getting all that in. So, by the time you turn pro, I've
been through that. It is what it is. I just get told who to fight and when to fight them, and I'm in there. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
Yeah.
You mentioned at the start before about how good this camp's been and that you feel like it's been your best one. What has been so different with this camp compared to other ones?
Just the time and the effort I put into it. Like last time, like, not to make excuses, it was rushed, nothing was sorted. I was coming off a knee injury, I weren't like running and stuff like that. But this time, I've definitely at the time I've had a solid camp, I've ate right, and I just feel 1,000,000% a lot better.
As the nutrition side of it has that been a new factor for you bringing that
in?
It
has been really, because this is the first time I've actually, like, the heaviest I've actually weighed in my career, to be honest. Like, coming down, I was like 62 last time, just literally come down to a catch weight at 59. It was fuck all. I literally got a bath the night before and I was on weight. But this time I've come from a little bit more, so I've just had to get my shit together, eat clean. I'm going to have to water load, and then the bath if it comes to it. But the weight's not really the issue for me. It will come down, but it's just your mind in it, the food and stuff. But it doesn't really bother me. As long as I make weight on the day, which I am going to.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, at the moment, you're a flyweight. I believe you're only 18.
Yeah.
As you grow into your body, do you move into that next weight up, or
possibly? I don't think I'll be a flyweight forever. I'm a bit taller, aren't I, than most flyweights, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna go like dead fat between fights. I'm to go to like 64k, 65k, and that's just average for the flyweight, isn't it? That's what the most come down from. So I think I'm a good enough frame to cut my weight to 57 and still feel like fresh and fit like I do now.
Yeah. So when you're out of camp, you don't mess about too much with like your food and that and get too massive?
Really, to be honest, I can't wait for the fucking scan after, because I haven't shit in weeks, honestly, but I can't wait for the good scan after. But then that what is it, the June show? That's only a couple of weeks after. That's Kingdom again, isn't it? So hopefully I'll be able to get on that. That's only a couple of weeks after, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too long after.
Yeah. You say that with the June card in mind. How many more times you're hoping to get out this year?
Yeah, I think I'd definitely be on that. I think that's sorted soon after this fight. I'll be on that next one, maybe even for like, we were talking about that title or something. Well, I don't know, none about that yet. But just looking to get on that one and then maybe finish the year off with 2 more fights before Christmas, like.
Yeah, definitely. So move on then to the segment, getting to know your segment, just a few questions just to get to know a bit more about yourself. We'll start off with favourite film. Yeah.
Oh, 8 Mile.
8 Mile, nice.
His film.
Classic.
Yeah, classic rags to riches things, isn't it?
Yes.
That's one pop up then. What's your favourite TV show?
TV show. After training, when I just sit there, I just fucking put whatever on, Family Guy or something. Quick laugh. I like that.
Yeah. Something you don't have to concentrate too much on.
Yeah, no, I've fucking not got the attention span to watch something proper series. My head's everywhere.
I don't want to move away from it. You mentioned not going to the toilet. Do you suffer a lot with like constipation and stuff when you're in camp? I know that sounds like a mad question, but because you mentioned not going to the toilet,
not really. Like fucking, what I've noticed lately, I've been fucking pissing past myself. Like them waters are no joke. Like I've never like pissed so much in my life, really. But that's the water level for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not in camp. Like I'm not fucking going to the shop and getting a water, am I? Let's be honest. So that's just like what I've been doing a lot lately. That's been different.
So is this like a first time thing for you? Like,
yeah, because what I said about the weight, this is the first time I'm going to have to properly water load. Like, my nutritionist just sent me thing, like 6 litres a day for the next week. I'm not looking forward to it. Like, stuff like that's got to be done, hasn't it?
Yeah. Part of the game, innit? Yeah, so to carry on then, what's your favourite musician or band?
Oh, fucking Eminem. Eminem, man.
Yeah, nice.
I haven't thought about a walkout tune yet, actually. That's just not crossed my mind, to be honest. I'll probably just pick something rap on the day. I don't normally think about that too much.
Do you usually go with Eminem? Is he
to
like claps or something?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe just to get me going. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have a little look later on.
Yeah, nice.
What's a random fact about yourself?
Don't know, to be honest, I haven't really thought about that. I didn't prepare myself good enough for that one.
He likes Eminem.
Yeah.
There you go. Next one's what's your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve? I don't know. I'm trying to think like gym wise. Fuck knows. I hate being late for the gym always. Like, I get fucking bollocked when I come in late, and I'm not normally one of them. I love being on the mat early, fucking warming up, but you know, when there's traffic and then you come in and everyone's already doing the warm up, that pisses that. I love being like first on the mat and stuff.
He's having to rush around as well.
Especially where our gym is, as well as always traffic down that road, and it's a nightmare. Like,
yeah. You might have said something like water loading.
Oh yes, well, I haven't experienced that. I haven't started, but there's like no later on this week how it's going.
That'll be his pet peeve this time next week.
Be a new one.
Right, so next one then. Have you got any hidden talents?
I don't know. I haven't been able to show it. Me fucking yet, have I? So hopefully on the 15th we're gonna see a bit of that. Like,
nice.
Yeah,
that's hidden at the moment, like, isn't it?
Yeah. You mentioned before about food and looking forward to getting a scran after it. What's your go-to takeaway order?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to a little Domino's or something after the fight. Like, I'm not too fussed about going out really. I'm happy with just a scan in my bed after the fight, to be honest.
Would that be your go-to takeaway? Just not normally anyway, like a Domino's or something?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
We've got to point out that he's repping the flex there.
The flux gear.
The flux, yeah, that's it.
Next one. Who would play you in a movie of your life?
What? Who would play me? Why can't I play myself?
If you want to, lad,
I'll play myself.
Who would play your Anthony then?
Someone with fucking horrible ears. He's got horrible collie ears, like that. I had me fucking started my first one the other day, nasty. Yeah. Just went all blood. You know what? I didn't even do it training. This is quite funny. I fucking come on from training, it was there, and then I got in the shower, I was drying my hair, and I fucking like rubbed my hair, I just looked in the mirror, it was like there, and I was like, what the fuck?
Are you surprised you hadn't got any up until that point?
Yeah, I did. I was actually. I've been training like full jiu-jitsu for like nearly 7 years now, and not much. But some people just don't really have the ears for it, man. It's just like a bit weird. Like they make it not the type for. But like I said, our Anthony's, they're like small, so as soon as they get like a whack, they just go massive, don't they? That's the look, innit? You've got to prepare yourself for that.
Yeah. So the last one then, if you could choose any superpower, what one would you choose?
Probably super speed, the flash and that. That's I've always just thought I'd have that, to be honest. Just knock people out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, maybe then your hidden talent can come out. Mix it up with the speed, innit?
Yeah.
Well, as you said, that was everything for you, mate. So appreciate you taking the time out to speak to us, and best of luck on the 15th. No, you're going to smash it.
Nice one, boys. Can I just shout out
these
sponsors then?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Made a little list here so I didn't forget. Deadfast and Joe Tonks for designing me fight kit and me hoodie. Lost Souls, Nine Dragons Chinese. My good mate Abby at Price Like Carpets. Courtly Executive Travel, Glucio Clothing, Flux Activewear obviously, and then the people behind it all, Triple S Sports Management.
Nice. There you go.
Yes, please.
What we'll do as well, we'll if they're on Instagram and that, we'll tag all of them.
Yeah, give them a tag for me. Nice one.
Yeah, man. But yeah, nice one and best of luck, mate.
Take it easy, boys. Nice one.
Nice one, mate.
Right, there we go. Yeah, good lad. Look forward to seeing him in action on the 15th. And yeah, I don't really know what to say today, so I'm just going to stop.